What up, what up, what up, chat? We back in the building with another one. Let me make sure y'all can hear me live and well. Let me make sure everybody can hear me live and well. Can you hear me? Am I here? Can you hear me? Am I here? Can you hear me? Am I here? Okay. Okay. We locked in on them. We locked in on them. So forget echo in the back. That was me just testing the audio. But chat, what is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? What's the deal? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's the deal, people? How y'all been? What y'all got going on? Are y'all living it up today? What's good? What's good? What's good? I'm trying to check in and see who repping. You feel me? I'm just trying to check in and see who repping. Let me fix this real quick. Let me fix this real quick. There we go, right? There we go. There we go. It's the boss in the building, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful one right here. Look, today I want to do something a little. I'm going to play. You know what? Today I'm going to go to straight reactions first, all right? So I want to react to something today, which involves a little bit of the whole DDG situation, all right? I don't know DDG like that. I've never met him before in my life, honestly, 100% honest. I missed him when he came to Houston. But I want to react to a guy that's reacting to DDG. I want to react to a guy that's reacting to a guy, react to DDG, and the show he just did, you know what I'm saying? So, first up on that is going to be that video, all right? So, I want to tap into that, and basically, I'm going to just run it from there, hands down. I'm running it straight from there. This is what we're going with. So does it pop up? This is what we're going with it. If you hadn't liked and subscribed yet, please do so. Links are at the bottom of the screen. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see. Let me go to my library history. I've watched the video already, but I just want to give. And this is me being unbiased and etc. All right. So, all right. First off, I want to say.
And by the way, y'all, India was.
I'm not an expert at this, hands down, by any means necessary. I'm going to give a response from the point of view of someone completely on the outside looking in, and I'm going to give a response off of. Hold on, my daughter hit me. Hold on. Forgive me, people. My daughter is going to her so my daughter's getting up there in age, you know. She's 9 years old right now. Forgive me, I'm coming over a slight little I don't want to call it sickness. I don't like to call it what I'm going through, sicknesses. But I'm coming over a little situation right now, and that's what's low key trying to attack your boy. Let me go right here with the camera. There we go. There we go. So, with that being said, my daughter's going to her first football game. She's going to watch my nephew. I was going, but I changed my mind because I am a little under the weather. You feel me? With that being said, man, much love, much respect, much honor, much protection, much true divine power protecting my daughter, so I'm not really worried about it, because if anything happened, Dad will come through that thing and add it out real quick and pop it off. So back to what I was saying, DDG. That is my wheelchair right there. That's my wheelchair. Yeah. Forgive that whole background scene we got back there, y'all. That just let me go to that cam. DDG. All right, DDG. So I want to react to what DDG just did. There's a lot of people are reacting to it, and the only reason why I'm reacting to it is because it is my biggest thing with, and like I said, guys, I do not know either one of these guys. By any means necessary, I wanna sit down with them one day and just have a conversation. I'm not hating on anybody or nothing like that. This is open and free and clear of context from any type of hate. I promote and push anybody that's dropping any type of reviews, any type of reactions, anything like that. I promote them in such a major way. For one, as long as it's not negative reactions, I'm good. For two, I'm finna give my honest opinion about all this. I don't care what people think about it. I care what people think about it, but I don't care what people think about me saying this. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna jump into the video. DDG just did his own show, like Finding Love with DDG or something like that, like something like that. I don't know the name of it by chance. I just know that he was doing it, and it was a big ordeal for DDG. All right. Now, with that goes a lot of things. I get and I understand why people try to act all cool, nonchalant about everything they're doing. I get why people get into the space of doing what they're doing. I understand that to the point where it took me some time to really digest. Everybody is not going to like what you're doing. All right. If this was a world where everything we created, everybody loved, there would be no point in doing a lot of stuff that streamers and stuff like that do. I get that people do things for likes, comments, shares, etc. I understand that. My thing is, when are we going to stop letting that control us to the point where it's not controlling us? To the point where we don't have to bash women, to the point where we don't have to talk down about women, to the point where we don't have to call women out their name. In today's time and what's going on in the world, I deep down inside believe that the only way industries are able to take us down, meaning us, take us down, take us away, is by allowing us to deeply hurt and harm each other openly. I know I'm not the most handsomest guy in the world, all right? But I tell you this, the knowledge that I have in my brain surpasses my outer looks, which then comes to play that, man, this dude really do look good. You get what I'm saying? Same with women. There's a lot of women in the world that are broken, that are traumatized, that are hurt. A lot of men who are broken, traumatized, and hurt. We're taught to deal with those things in a different way. And we're taught to deal with those things in a different way because we're from all different parts of the world. Some parents allow you to curse at 5, 6. Some parents allow you to curse at 9 to 10. I don't curse, I don't drink, I don't smoke, none of that. It's just not my cup of tea. But I see a lot of people and a lot of younger people who don't even realize the toll that's going to take on their life later if they don't clean it up now. You know what I'm saying? I never want to be on a platform where let me correct this. I never want to be the person on a platform that's calling girls out of their name. If people around me are calling that girl out of her name, I'm going to apologize in advance for it, and I'll even take it up with the person that's beside me. But we have to get past the point to where we're openly okay with disrespecting each other on platforms for clicks, likes, all that stuff like that. Because if you're doing it for attention, that means the overall root behind it is not beneficial for the culture. Think about it. Fat man, stop it. Stop it. No, sir. My dog has a habit of like biting itself and stuff like that. So what I was saying was, with all with all that, so many people are comfortable with calling a girl a B. I've never been comfortable with that word. Calling another woman that word. I don't care if she consider herself that. Listen here, goddess. Listen here, queen. I'm gonna say goddess because we really know the real meaning of the word queen means whore. Listen here, goddess. Look, you're more than what the world is telling you that you are. Listen here, king. Listen here, young god. Look, I respect all y'all. You know what I'm saying? I respect all y'all on a high level. DDG, bro, you got so much going for you. Don't let the industry think you have to be. Don't let people allow you to have to be. Bro, you a light, bro. And I mean that wholeheartedly. DDG, you are a light, bro. To so many people. Everything that you've been through, all your trials, all your tribulations, everything you touch base on, everything you've overcame, you know, your personal business that mainstream got a hold of and pushed out. But you're overcoming that. Don't let them turn you into somebody that you don't want to be. Same thing with Yana. Don't let them turn you into something that you don't want to be. Don't let... I can go on for days about that, you know what I'm saying? And with that too comes the thing of so many people tend to use the term, oh, they're young, so that's why they act like that. No, age has no play in how someone acts toward a situation. Experience does, but experience doesn't come with age. Experience comes with teaching. So what are your parents? What were your grandparents? What were they teaching you at that age? You get what I'm saying? People think that, oh, crashing out is cool. It's cool to the higher ups because they're keeping you in the gate. All right. I can go all day about that. Let's tap in this video.
I don't know if y'all ever watched Flavor of Love.
Uh-oh.
But I don't know if y'all know.
And for those that know their voice, that's their voice.
That was her whole point of coming here, to intimidate y'all.
DDG, what's the point of the show?
Right.
The fuck you talking about?
What was the point of the show?
Uh-oh. Now they rebelling. Now they
Okay, and I'm just being honest. I do not like that every streamer used the doom, doom, doom. It's like we can't come up with anything new our own. Like, you already have a following. Bro, Young Done Forever. Bro, you are genuinely, from what I've seen and what I've been paying attention to, bro, you are a genuine, honest dude. A family man, a father. I think you're a father, but I know for sure you're a husband. So with that, bro, I know your creative juices be flowing a lot. You know what I'm saying? You're your own mark in this world. You get what I'm saying? I get that everybody love that boom, but I feel like if we really believe in energy frequencies and stuff like that, what frequency is they're putting out to the world? Oh, he made a point. Oh, he made a point. Or just like, dang. You know?
What was the point of the show?
What you want, auntie?
She
What you
pressing
say?
him.
I just want to know, what were we here for?
To find love with me. But I'm saying, it's
That's
certain-
a lie. You see they saying that? Of course it's a lie if you got your chick on the show, bro.
Every time you say bro, it tripped me out, bro.
DDG's entire fan base hates him now because of this mistake on live. Video by Poetic Flacco.
Now, Young Don, I'm not, and I want you to know this from me to you, from Solo to Don. My name is Solo, by the way. Solo to Don. I want you to know that I am not coming at you. None of that. That ain't that. I'm just using your video because you had the most relevant video. You were the cleanest person out of all the videos. And actually, bro, I love what you're doing. I legit love what you're doing, bro. Like, everything that, like, your entire platform is amazing. So if we can link up one day, I would love it, hands down. Like kudos to you. with everything you're doing, bro. Nothing but love, nothing but blessings, nothing but divine true power to you and yours and everything that you're doing. I don't want anybody to take this video as me trying to mock or copy what he's doing. He has the cleanest video, and he does a lot of clean videos, and I like his setup. You know what I'm saying? He's not just throwing stuff together. He actually put thought into what he's doing. All right, so let's go.
All right, man. What's going on with that boy DDG?
DDG's dating show really backfired. This was supposed to be the one piece of content that was going to elevate DDG into the realm of Kai Cenat. DDG would even admit that he invested so much into the production, into the set, that he really wasn't expecting to make a profit. This was solely a legacy play. Well, that legacy play completely backfired, and now his fans not only hate him, but they also hate his girlfriend, India.
Shit. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't make $1 from this shit. Like,
for real? You spent
this
spent
is the
more?
most expensive thing I ever did in my entire life.
Really?
How's the experience so far?
It's great. I don't care about the money.
Okay, so off the bat, I get the whole thing of trying to act cool and just, but if we're trying to be cool, don't mention money. If we're trying to be cool, don't mention money. Because people love to throw money around, but throwing money around is equivalent to throwing nothing, because a lot of people today got a lot of money, and I'm not lying. So just think about how it makes us look as a people, as a whole, as a male. Think about it. We bragging about money, but we still got Mr. Beast. We still got, all of them over there that's doing it like that. But we just think about this. This would be nothing to Mr. Beast. So I'm saying, don't bring up money, because it just makes it look like, oh, I'm doing this for money. And then to backdoor and say, I don't care about the money. Never bring it up, because to keep your value as the king that you are, don't bring that part up.
It don't sound like you don't care about the money. Don't be real.
I don't know why I keep saying cap, bro. What I gotta lie for?
It's his attitude. It's your attitude. You seem kind of like down.
And it's the music they
Low-key
put behind it too.
That's kind of his vibe. He just kind of like nonchalant all the time, which okay, all right. But he does seem a little down.
Makes the outcome of this dating show even worse, because it didn't make you any money, and it wasn't a legacy play that DDG thought it was, but all it did was bring more negativity and backlash to him. And here's where everything went wrong. So at some point in this dating show, the girls began to take this thing really serious and began to really think they were dating DDG, and they were actually competing for his love. One girl even got this man name tatted on her during the show.
Oh, hell no. And we never give up. Then, you want me to show you little? It's cute though. It's cute though.
Whoa,
That is crazy.
Girl, no, your daddy. It's cute. Your daddy's pretty mad. Like, what the fuck is my daughter doing with her name tag? Crazy name tag.
That's insane, dude. She got this man tatted. He ain't even your man. That's wild, bro.
Every time you say bro, it gets me every time, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd be mad though. If I was her, DDG's like, damn, that's crazy. That's a crazy reaction, bro.
It is cute. Honestly. Honestly.
And I get that the world like all the randoms, all the random acts of like looking off at the camera and saying that's crazy. I get the world like that, but when are we gonna become the factor that we got our own, bro? Like, I don't think the world realized that if we actually just get out of what they want, meaning the world want, and we just do our own, we'll actually grow. We have listen, it's over 6 billion people in the world. If we were to start our own chapter, our own ventures in life without mocking or being like nobody else, or just like not using everybody's catchy terms, we then begin to realize that, guess what? We never had to be like anybody to become somebody. Our own self is already somebody. So the minute somebody says something, everybody's already to be like, oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, like, come on. And it's a couple of sayings that I like oh, diabolical. Like, I like saying that sometimes.
Nobody got ever got my name tattooed on me.
That's insane.
Like,
But that's not really expressing how you feel about
what you mean?
it. How you feel about
Why
it.
y'all pressing me?
You know what it is? That one chick that won the Could Have Been Love show
Stop it, fat
hosted
man.
by Drewski. She also got Drewski's name tatted on her. I think she was trying to do the same play. She's like, oh, this is the secret.
That was her first ever tattoo. Like, I understand it's a game show, and some of these chicks
Wow.
knows no limit when it comes to chasing a bag. But when you get somebody name tatted as your first tattoo,
Wow.
there has to be some type of emotions at play here. Rather now you truly understand what that emotion is. There's some emotions at play here, bruh.
Sure,
Some
sure.
of these girls were offering up themselves to DDG. One chick named Bubbles was offering to blow bubbles on DDG joint.
Can you explain to me what's the process
bubbles.
behind the bubble thing again? I just forgot.
Basically, if I'm giving you head, like you start off regular and then you work your way, your thing go to the back, and like the back of your throat is kind of like slimy. So like when you come back up, it's gonna be slimy on your tip, and then I'll just like rub the slimy bubbly, and then yeah.
I don't want to know how the sausage is made, man. I don't. That shit sounds nasty. I'm sure it feels amazing, but that shit sounds disgusting.
On it.
And this is just a point for me to all married men in the world. We got to know what we're giving energy to, all right? And like I said, Don, this is no shots at you or whatsoever. This is just me being honest. Don giving his advice right there when he said, even though I know it feels amazing, so many people could have took that as, oh, he could be imagining her doing that. That gives that area energy. You know what I'm saying? So when it gives it energy, it grows a place within us that may come out 5 years from now, may come out 10 years from now, may come out tomorrow. And even though we're subconsciously programming ourselves to think about that, me personally, and I'm not DDG, me personally, I would not allow her to say that on public television. For one, she's a young goddess. Let her respect herself. For two, DDG, you're a young king. You're a young god. Be more respectful openly. I get that it's a show that you want to do, but don't let people get you out of yourself to become something that you might not want to become. And if you want to become that, become that. You know what I'm saying? That's maybe I'm just giving the wrong reaction to it, but become that.
All right.
Little bubble.
Now I remember.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like we got a little connection going on.
It's like that.
Well,
You know what I'm thinking? I'm feeling a connection. Yeah.
I like to assume that if a woman is putting herself out like this,
All right.
throwing away all shame, ruining her good name and reputation, and offering up herself like this
That's what
to
I'm
a
talking
man
about.
for everyone to see, she would
That's the
have to
part I'm
like
talking
this
about.
man somewhat. But then again, that's just
Right.
a tender trick in me, bro. Because a lot of these chicks don't got no shame.
The
and
what?
You would think a chick offering
You said the Tinder trick? Oh.
to blow bubbles on a man's love muscle publicly for everybody to see is some type of risk, or it takes a lot for her to do so. But when dealing with these new age chicks, it doesn't, bro. These chicks don't got no shame. But for the most part, man, the audience seen like how dedicated these chicks were to win this show, and the audience took a liking to these chicks.
Oh,
The audience grew their own four favorites. The audience began to really believe this was a dating show, and DDG was just to choose one of their favorites to at least date.
I really think DDG fucked up by working with whatever organization he worked with that made it so that people can't react to his shit because they're going to get a copyright strike. That's exactly what happened to D Green. And I think he really fucked up where that's concerned, because the whole point of doing something like that is, well, honestly, to keep all the money. All the people want to watch this content. You want them to consume it exclusively through your platform. The problem is DDG didn't make any money off of this. And so not only did he take a loss in terms of the content, personally, I haven't heard about it going super viral. I'm sure it did well enough, but you know, I don't know if this really elevated him or put him in another stratosphere of clout like he wanted it to. And I think a part of that is the fact that niggas weren't able to react to this shit. See, people love to talk about reaction channels like we ain't got a purpose, nigga. Reaction channels, we the heart and soul of YouTube, nigga. I tell you. All right, maybe not the heart and soul, but we at least deliver or some shit. We important, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why these reaction channels get the kind of views that they do. This shit elevates content, bro. And I think DDG, he lost out on some of that. I didn't react to any of this love show shit because this nigga's striking niggas. So I think he shot himself in the foot there. Being greedy, what you resist persists.
Pursue or see where things go after the show.
And I'm gonna backdoor Don off that and say one of the key things that he said right there was when you're doing things like this, it's all about the money. That's the thing about it. We're such creative geniuses. We shouldn't have to disrespect each other to get money. We're such creative geniuses that we should not have to disrespect each other to get money, to get people. We should be changing the game on the level of, we should really be changing the game on the level of respect, honor, loyalty, all that, and everything that's going on with streaming and the streamers right now. I feel like it's only playing into another loophole to where we're going to consistently fall behind on the next generation and the next gen and the next gen. Because think about it. What would happen if DDG made this show about, fat man, stop it, sir. Yeah, my Rottweiler is going nuts on his paws back there. But what if DDG made this show about helping change people's lives? You know what I'm saying? About taking these same young goddesses out into the world and allowing them to apply themselves to different areas of society to help make an impact on different people that they meet. The show would have been so good that people would have to choose to hate on it or why he doing it, etc., etc., etc. We should be changing the game. Forget the normal narrative that people have planted. Forget that narrative. We got to go with our own.
This nigga's striking niggas. So I think he shot himself in the foot there. Being greedy, what you resist persists.
Pursue or see where things go after the show. DDG was calling this a love show. DDG was saying the chicks came on the show to find love, and he wants chicks who are really there.
Bro, if you want to take clips from my reaction, by the way, and make your own TikTok, make it a clips channel, please go ahead and you can keep 100% of the money. I'm never going to come for you. I'm never, like, that shit helps, bro.
Yeah, everything was going well, and everybody was bought into the idea of the show for a while until DDG brought on his real girlfriend, India. That's when things took a sharp turn. Fans took to Twitter in droves saying India ruined the show, and they were done watching because DDG brought on his actual girlfriend to critiques, judge the girls competing for his love, and to eliminate them. And the fans at that point began to realize this is a scam.
Damn, India ruined the show overall. I don't care. Argue with your mama. Love show. Nobody is a winner. DDG, really.
Oh, damn.
See, this nigga DDG, he too greedy, bro. He too greedy. That's the real problem, bro. He was greedy with the reaction channels. He didn't want nobody reacting to his shit. And so that, I think that hurt his visibility. More people would have been tuning in. It would have just made more noise if niggas was reacting to the shit, bro. That's what happens. You feel me? But then he double greedy because he's having a dating show trying to find love, right? Or at least, you know what I'm saying, put on the appearance of it being a dating show. But you got your fucking bitch right here. And so that's weird, you know?
I can't call a woman a B word. I'm serious. Like, I don't care how. I'm sorry, I got 6 sisters. I cannot call a lady a B word. It just, like, if somebody called my daughter that, I lose my mind. And so when I see ladies out there today, I literally see them all as like daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like this person has a father, even if the father is or isn't playing a role in their life, still she has a mother. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it, bro. It's so like we've become so comfortable to calling a girl a B. Like that hurt, bro. Like that hurt for real.
What's up, loser?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
They technically. Oh.
Wow.
What's up, losers? Is crazy.
They did lose.
Yeah, she fucking everything up. That ain't the kind of attitude you want.
Specifically, the show's honeymoon phase was officially over. It was officially over, man. People began to feel bad for the girls now because a lot of these girls came on and they ruined their digital footprint, bruh. Who is about to date a girl who was on DDG's dating show talking about if he got an STD, then I got one too. I'ma suck it out of his love muscle.
Oh my
Who's gonna date a girl talking about, hey DDG, can I blow bubbles on your love muscle? Who's gonna date a girl who gets DDG's name tatted within 24 hours of knowing him? They permanently ruined the digital footprint for, I guess, them actually thinking that will earn them their love and earn them an opportunity to date DDG. So people felt horrible because he didn't bring his real girlfriend, who's then calling them losers, who's then like scrolling through like their living quarters, calling it dirty and dissing them.
We can go ahead.
Come on, let's go. Come on, man.
Oh, no beds. Okay, the bed's not made. Okay. It smell cool in here, though. That was a nice painting you made for that lady.
Huh?
Huh? Bed's not made.
Now, of course, India Love, she trying to protect the bag. She know that DDG, this is a bag right here. At first, it seemed like it started off as just content, but I think India Love is seeing like, hey, this nigga a millionaire. I might need to get me a baby or something off of this dude. So she don't want no new chick coming in here and sweeping DDG off his feet.
Food on the nightstand. You with this?
Huh?
You with this? You like this way of living for the ladies?
You fucking with this?
Please.
She got this nigga looking like unsure.
So with this whole situation right here, let me turn my camera up a little bit so y'all can see me. So with this part right here, I think that the captions allowed Young Don, to be. I think the captions allow Young Don to already be in a preconceived notion about like what he about to say about India or what everything that India is doing and saying. Okay, naturally, I don't think that he would react to if he just regularly saw this. I don't think that he would react to it like that. But because the caption said India ruined the show, of course it helps the mind wrap around what he's going to say next. All right. So with that being said, that's why I respect Don 100%. He's giving a natural response, not only from his point of view, but from what the people see as well. You get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? So he can play the role of two people at one time, and he can also be, well, three people, because he give himself, he can give what the world want to see, and then he can also give as a husband. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I'm pretty sure his house is already in order enough to where what he says online doesn't affect his family, because he's just giving a natural review of how openly they will respond.
Poor of himself. That's not.
Please. Ooh.
Nervous.
I like that they all
He literally said, I'm nervous.
This is cute.
It came across as catty and mean girlish. Now, DDG would say that this was designed to look this way. He brought her on because he designed his show after Flavor of Love. And when you watch Flavor of Love, New York, which was a fellow contestant who made it to the final round, she came back to kind of interview the girls, intimidate them, see how they play out to find out who's good for Flavor Flav. But the difference is New York and Flavor Flav weren't boyfriend and girlfriend.
That's a big difference.
Indian Love and DDG are actually dating. So to bring her onto a dating show,
Weird.
yeah, it kind of presented itself as a humiliation ritual.
And by the way, y'all, India was supposed to. I don't know if y'all ever watched Flavor of Love. But I don't know if y'all know New York from Flavor of Love. That was her whole point of coming here, to intimidate y'all.
DDG, what's the point of the show?
Right.
The fuck you talking about?
What was the point of the show?
You see, I don't like that response off the rip. She said, DDG, what's the point of the show? And then he was like, what the F you talking about? Why even come off like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the, like, and I'm be like, DDG, like, you're a dad now. You're a father. One day your child gonna look back. I know people gonna be like, one day a child gonna look back and see that, you know, he made them a lot of money. I get that. I get that. Also, somebody gonna be able to talk to his child that way. He gonna want to go to war for him. So why not go ahead and start the clean trend now of we're black kings. We can talk to our ladies in a professional way so that the world don't mistake anything for something.
Now they rebelling. They fighting back. They like, we ain't fucking with this shit, DDG.
What's the point of your show?
You losing control of the ship, Captain.
Stop it.
What you want, Auntie?
She pressing him.
I just want to know,
Stop.
what were we here for?
To find love with me. But I'm saying, it's
That's
certain
a lie. You see, they saying that. Of course, it's a lie if you got your chick on the show, bro.
things of the show. Okay?
If I'm DDG, I would have kept it real from the very beginning, bro. This show is about entertainment and entertainment only, bro. This is not a dating show. But when you present it as a dating show and then bring your actual girlfriend to come and eliminate the girls the fans like, they're going to hate you for it. And then on one hand, DDG says, this is a show about love. You guys came on this show to find love with me. And then on the other hand, he will say, yo, y'all are parasocial, y'all are dumb, y'all are stupid for thinking I was actually going to find love on this show.
With a brain. No grown person with a brain, a mind, a thought in their brain gonna think that it is gonna get married in 7 days. I don't know why y'all think that's
There
the
we
thing.
go.
Why do y'all think this is?
Why do everybody keep hitting that mic drop? Like what they're saying is so asterisk like, can we just remove that, please?
Bro, the customer's always right. The audience is always right.
So the term "the customer's always right" is one of my pet peeves ever in history. All right, and I know Don don't. He may not know about this. The customer's always right was something. If y'all ever looked it up, the true meaning behind the customer's always right, y'all are gonna see that it wasn't meant for the gain of the customer. It wasn't meant for the gain of that, bro. So, matter of fact, if I find it, I'll post it at the end of this. But the customer's always right is not what people think it is. So yeah.
Right. I think I'm gonna get married. Y'all took this parasocialism to the next level.
And also with society today, saying the customer's always right, meaning that we're going to keep going towards this worldly view because that's what the customer wants. So if this customer wants us to lead us down a dark tunnel versus turning it all the way back around and bringing us back to the light, we're going to keep going down this dark tunnel because guess what? The customer's always right. If we want to start new trends and be in new places and do new things and take over the world and take over the globe and think national, not local. If we want to think nationwide, not local side, we have to think past the customer's always right. How about this? The energy is right. The mood is right. The vibe is right for us to shift this and go back the other way, regardless of what we lose up in this, regardless of the revenue that we lose. How about we turn it all the way around and go toward, look, this is right. This is how we should treat these. I just think this.
He trying to, you know what I'm saying, pass the buck, bro.
Fat boy.
This was poor
Stop
execution.
it, sir.
That's
Stop
what the issue was. The fans,
Lay down.
you can't blame
Lay
the
down.
fans for perceiving the show
Stop it.
the way how it's being perceived. right? They're not choosing to perceive it any type of way. That's just the vibe it gave off to the fans.
Saying, but at the end of the day, you presented it as a game show about finding love. It was about who you formed the best connection with. It's kind of like Love Island.
Right.
Imagine watching Love Island where they're competing for $100,000. I believe the contestants on this show was competing for about $20,000 or $40,000. So people are competing, and it's all about who connects with DDG the most. Girls are going out of their way to get your name tatted and things of that sort. And then India comes on, and not only does she come on to kind of antagonize the girls, but she comes on with full power to eliminate women.
This person, I am choosing to leave because I don't really know.
How you eliminating anybody? You supposed to be there competing with the girls. That would have made the show real interesting. If DDG had done it like, hey, you know, I've been dating India Love and this, that, and the third. You know, I'm looking for a wife. And this could all be cap, but I'm looking for a wife, and you know, I don't want to just throw all my eggs in one basket. I want to see what's out there. And so now India is competing with these other bitches, and like there's that tension.
I can't call no female that.
Worried, and oh, she crying. Oh, I think DDG falling for this new. That would have been great. Hire me, DDG. Hire me. But instead, it looked like she running the show, low key.
The Moo needs. Okay? Moo's very calm, cool, and collected. And it
Calling
takes
this
a
nigga
certain to get him out of that, okay? I knew you was gonna say that. I'm not doing it again.
Okay.
He liked that type of
Wow.
So,
Wow, she the boss, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, allowing them titties and that ass to do too much, have too much influence.
Personally, today.
Don, don't take it that far. You have a wife. Respect her.
The first.
Not saying you're disrespecting your wife. I'm just saying.
First person I am going to be eliminating will be.
She eliminated? That's crazy.
Miss Brown Sugar.
How's she the one that you?
Sorry. Are you so shocked? Oh.
And also too, with India Love, India did a show with one of my a guy that I look up to, Slim Thug. India did a show with Slim, and I like to consider myself good friends with Slim. You know what I'm saying? I was a trainer for a while. Outside of that, man, he's just an all-out genuine dude. Also with Slim Thug, Slim know how to work the crowd in a way of leaving them confused. India, I respect you wholeheartedly. I've never met you. I respect you wholeheartedly. I'm saying that, India, you're a young goddess yourself. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I listened to India on College Hill, and she was talking about, you know, she's trying to turn a new leaf over in life. You know, she want to get closer with, she calls God. I call it Yahuwah. She want to get closer to her spiritual side and stuff like that. Like, just really think about this. What if this was an opportunity to empower the women instead of tear them down? What if this was an opportunity to empower and not create drama? People like to continue trends that only take us back in time as far as creating drama between people. But what if we took this time to not create drama and to create inspiration between each other? What if you network with all these women to help them get to your level and on your level so that they can know what to see, feel, hear, expect from the guy that they choose to be their husband in life? You know what I'm saying? What if you developed a close bond instead of creating someone who may dislike you later in life? And I know people are going to be like, well, she shouldn't care about who like her and don't like her. Actually, we all should care what people think about us. I don't care what people think. Actually, we should, because that's another form of revenue. See, people think revenue only for financial benefits. Revenue is also for personal benefits. The most selfish thing you can do in the world is help somebody else. with nothing to expect in return. It's an overly released amount of dopamine that's filled with joy that's released inside the body that allows you to be able to just be joyous within self, knowing that you did something. You don't expect something in return. And if we all start living life like that to where we're helping each other become, oh, that's a big difference. That's a major difference. Let's go.
I don't know. I think we go together, but I think we go together.
Like, I just dislike the point of us continuously doing the same trends over and over again. And we're all smarter than that.
I think we go together. Yeah, move.
Oh, it's over with now. Can I have the ring? I don't think y'all go together. It's not really a chance
She ruined the show, bro.
anymore, but thank you.
DDG allowing India to have that much power really ruined the show and turned people off. One user said, India Love is ruining my favorite content creators' content performance potential. The content is there. The content is on 1000%, but it's basically like if DDG did a love show but was still with Kennedy, his ex-girlfriend or some ish, it completely handicaps him and makes everything awkward as hell.
Yeah.
One user believes that India Love was bullying the girls. She says, India Love definitely ruined the Low DDG show. Like, she was definitely bullying.
She was scared. She was nervous. She was intimidated because she hasn't been this relevant in a long time, and that's all thanks to DDG, and she don't want to lose that.
Girls, and I feel like that's what a lot of people felt. Now, DDG claims that he brought India Love there to be mean, to kind of intimidate them. I feel like that was a cop-out after the backlash.
Yeah.
I don't feel like DDG told India Love, hey, come to this show and bully these girls. I feel like India Love came and kind of did that.
Otherwise, he wouldn't have been like, I'm nervous when she...
I'm going to stop it right there. I'm just saying, India Love, be the person that you're saying you want to be. That's all I'm saying. Be that goddess, be that queen, be that person that you say you want to be in life. Don't let nobody else take you away from that, because if they do, all they're doing is setting you back, all right? So and this, like I said, this is no shade toward India Love. This is no shade toward DDG. This is no shade toward Young Dunn. I'm just saying we all can do better. Like, we can do better. We don't have to be like the normal society and stuff like that. With that being said, let's jump into some Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Let's jump into some Call of Duty.